Okay. Today, now I will tell you in details. Last class. Okay. Hi, myself Ganesh. Today we'll discuss about SSL implementation in IHS and WebSphere in detail. In last video, we have only seen overview. Now, this time, I will tell you in detail. I will tell you in detail what is the SSL and all the things. Wait 2 more minutes. My students will be joining. In 5 minutes. Wait 2 more minutes. Now, now we have today we'll discuss about SSL implementation in real-time projects, how architecture will be going on in real-time scenarios. I will show you an architecture. Okay, client and server certificate. This is client and server certificate. Okay, this is what exactly this. Okay, client send request to server. Okay, client say hello, public key plus share. Okay, and it will encrypted and stored in the server, and a server encrypted extension server certificate request. Okay, and again certificate verify and application data to here and the client. This is client and the server certificate understanding purpose. Okay, here public and private key encryption is available here in this data. For this purpose we have application is available. In application consists of 7 layers. These are the 7 layers. Application layer is application file. I will tell you briefly what is application layer. Okay, in detail I will explain. Application layer consists of business code that will be in Java related codes, and will build and prepare an ER file, in application layer. In application layer consists of presentation. Presentation application layer consists of presentation layers and network layers, transport layer, transport layer and transport layer, data link layer, and etc. Suppose transport layer includes SSL underscore slash TLS protocols. Here suppose TLS version 1.3 is the latest protocol in softwares, and for security purpose we are using TLS version 1.2 in WebSphere levels. WebSphere level. Now in this scenarios each layer consists of some transmission is available, that is nothing but network transmission. Okay, suppose we have load balancers available. Client send request to load balancer. In this load balancer security 443 and certificate. Okay, and same certificate load balancer, firewall, after that IHS security 443 certificate, SSL certificate, after that application server, application server 9443 security with SSL, and DB port number with DV client using 1521 slash 1433, and now 1521 is Oracle, 1433 is SQL Server, 3306 is MySQL, 50,000 is DB port number. Okay, this is the overview of the architecture. Client send any request, it will automatically encrypt here, encrypt public key, encrypt to, and send to the server using encrypted format, and decrypt with the private key, public key and private key, decrypt and send to the client understandable language. Here in the SSL consists of encryption and versus decryption mechanism available, that is public versus private key hash algorithm, public and private hash key algorithm. Okay, that is, this concept will be covered under networking concepts. Okay, we will see there what is public key and what is private key. Public key means everyone used in the certificate, and the private key means only organization data will be available. Okay, suppose here client means public. Okay, public send request to, suppose I am accessing ICICI blank application, public available in the internet for accessing application. Now I am accessing ICICI bank application. Okay, now public address accessible via public address in local DNS, in my system DNS, and private DNS communication, and shared the information in the form of encrypted format. Okay, I will show you. See, DNS server is there. This is DNS. This DNS, public DNS, and communicated with private DNS using some port numbers. And here also load balancer is available. In local also load balancer and DNS available. This is the public DNS communicated with the private DNS. Okay, private DNS. After that, load balancer. Here DNS is available. DNS route to the request to the load balancer equally. Okay. After that, firewall unwanted request will be blocked. And here encrypt and decrypted public key is available. Okay, and encrypt and send to the private key and send to the server. And here again in the middle, decrypt and send to the client understandable language. This is nothing but public key and private key hash algorithm. Hash means SHA to SHA with 256 hash algorithm. Okay, first application consists of presentation layer. Application consists of several layers. Most important is presentation layer. Without presentation, you cannot get anything. Presentation nothing but in the WebSphere presentation, nothing but web container includes JSP and servlets, JSPs and servlets. Presentation, nothing but overview of the website. Suppose I am accessing ICICI Bank application, so I will tell you, I will type ICICI Bank application. This is presentation layer. This is nothing but presentation. This is presentation includes everyone has same presentation. Okay, that is nothing but web container. In the web container consists of JSPs and servlets. I will show you the evidence. See, JavaScript JSPs. Okay, HTML format available. Okay, text, and for styling purpose they are using cascading style sheets. Okay, that is servers and JSPs. For networking level we are using we are using port numbers and protocol, that is SSL versus TLS protocol, and port numbers 443 slash 343 slash. Currently we are under this port number. Okay, suppose I am accessing, my application is there, we are accessing here https 160.250. Okay, 444. This is our application. This is IHS. Now after that I have dummy application is there planned by WebSphere under a port number 444. This is June 25. I have built with my SSL. Okay, this is IHS server. This is organization name is my own name. I mentioned. Okay, after that protocol. After that session layer also important. If session layer includes session data and session persistence, comma, comma, cookies, comma, sessions will be available. Data link layer transmits the data in the form of in the form of in the form of data switches, comma, wires, comma, and and packets, etc., etc. Okay, for this for this like this happened, and after this here these are the layers available. Application layer. First application layer consists of overview, and it will hit presentation layer. I will show you here. I will draw a diagram. Suppose application layer. Okay, application layer includes for that application hits the presentation layer. Session layer. For that okay this okay whenever client accessing the application, it will communicated here internally. After this, okay. Suppose we are accessing application, go to the presentation layer. One, this is two, this is three. Third layer, this is seventh one. Seven layers, okay. First, I am accessing ICICI bank application. Request will go to here, and after that presentation layer, and the presentation executes the code here, code code execution consists of connecting into the all layers, that is like this, interconnected all the layer internally in the form of connectivity purpose, okay. And session layer here stored the application session, and transportation layer, SSL/TLS protocols, purpose secure transmission control protocols, and network means port numbers, port numbers, and data link layer means connectivity. Your data transmissions. These are the execution layers. Okay. After this, now first three tie architecture your nose. First one, presentation type. Second one, middleware type. Third one, database type. These are the available layers types. Okay, these are the available types. In the middleware layer, implement SSL. Okay, here middleware plus database connectivity. Here application 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 includes application presentation type application and a middleware type will implement SSL in the middle level. Database type middleware plus database connectivity. This is the middleware type. Now in WebSphere, application server besides there is an IHS available. IHS available now in IHS level. Key database, comma, relational databases, comma, and stashed files are very important files. Now, in this scenario, key database we will call it as KDB. Relational database we will call it as RDB. Okay, stashed stashed file we will call it as .sth. Okay, this is the scenarios we will use. Okay, now here each one have in the application consists of 7 layers. Each layer have interconnected via some class, some methods or etc. Okay, that all layers is what are the all layers means these are the layers. This is the layers. Each layer are interconnected. Transport layer means SSL underscore TLS protocol. Network layer in the form of transmits data packets using ping command. And the session layer includes sessions stored under the application level. Okay, application layer distribute the application when I hit the application, distribute the application in the form of presentation layer. Presentation means overview of the website. Okay, and these two is packet data link layer means connectivity and communication purpose. These are using these 7 layers divided into 3 types. One is presentation tier, another one is middleware tier, and the third one is database tier. These 3 tier architecture nothing but a application. Okay, in application consists of static pages and dynamic pages. Static pages consists of HTTP server. In HTTP server also we need to secure. So we implement key databases. We'll call it as key database, that is KDB. KDB information in the KDB consists of organization information and organization unit and common name, everything will be there. This information will be stored under here relational database. This password will be stored under the STH. Okay, these are the explanation of DB. Now I will log into my server, login as WAS admin. I log in as WAS admin. How to implement SSL in front end, middle, besides the application server, there is IHS is available. In the IHS, we are implement SSL in IHS level. First, go to OPT IBM HTTP server. Under that, we have SSL is there, and SSL I have IHS server k.kdb. Now I will create here another KDB CD bin by using the commands gskcmd or ikeyman tool or OpenSSL. By using this, we will create key database dot slash gskcmd hyphen keydb hyphen create hyphen db database key database opt IBM HTTP server under SSL ihs.kdb. I will call it about ihs.kdb, or I will use mutual underscore ihs.kdb. Okay, hyphen pw password. I will give webas, or we can give vas or vas admin hyphen expiry 365 days expiry. Okay, hyphen type CMS keystore, or we can use JKS or JKCES or TKCS12. These are the formats. Now I will implement under that CMS and hyphen stash means password will be stored under the stash. This I will enter this. KDB is created. I will show you slash opt IBM HTTP server under SSL mutual underscore KDB is available, right? Yes. RDB also available and STH also available. Okay. First we need to create the KDBs. In the application consists of static and dynamic pages available and with security. In this scenario, in this purpose, we will create a KDB for static pages security. Static pages. What is that static pages? What is the static pages? Suppose presentation layer, we will call it as static pages. Static pages. Suppose suppose I have open access open ICICI bank application. Everyone have presented same page. In the page we will call it as static pages, include JSPs and servlets. Okay, presentation layer is that. Okay, that is static pages. Dynamic pages includes 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 links, slash, port numbers, connectivity in the application and etc. That is EJBs, entity Java bean. In the entity Java bean, first one is data driven bean, entity bean. Third one is session bean. These are the three beans available in the application level. In the in the in the presentation layer have security purpose. We are created KDB as shown below. As shown below. Okay. This is the KDB I created for security purpose in the presentation layer. After that, so we will create self-signed certificate. We will create self-signed certificate. We have some commands are available for create self-signed certificate. Now we are creating the certificate as shown below. Now, now here mutual underscore IHS. This is a command to create the KDBs. Sorry, to create the certificate. Now I presented here. I will explain the command in detail. Wait a minute. GSK CMD is the script hyphen set hyphen create hyphen label IHS certificate. You can give any name mutual underscore IHS. After that, you can SSL path and this is the domain. I created the certificate. Now I will search GSK CMD hyphen set hyphen list. How many certificates are available in the key store? In this, I will explain. Asking password. Gas admin. I have entered now mutual SSL. Same certificate. Now it will set default hyphen expiry. Gas admin expiry 28 June 2026. Okay. In this, now I will use get default. How many certificates are there? We can default. No expiry will remove this. Asking the password. See, no default certificate is a keystone. Okay. Now I will make it as a default. I will make it as a default. Now I will make it as default certificate. Now slash cd slash opt IBM HTTP server under that bin run the same command. Now we can enter the hyphen label mutual underscore IHS set label is this is the label. Asking for the password, enter. After that, remove this. After set default, remove this and use and default. Asking the password as admin. This is the get default. Okay. This is presentation layer security. Presentation layer of the security. Now PWD go to conf vim http d.conf using the port number 304. I will make it as 305. In this, enable load modules. Okay, this is the virtual host. This is KDB is mutual underscore IHS dot KDB. Mutual underscore IHS dot KDB. Key file. Okay. Now we have disabled this load modules. After that, cd bin dot slash apache ctl stop dot slash admin ctl understop. Now dot slash admin ctl start. Now here open the application. See, server is not started, so it's not opened. Now in this, yes, open. Now open the servers, server types. Go to the web servers. The server is not started. Open this. Change the port number 5. Okay, here later start the server from the console. Server is started. Now IHS is started. Okay. Now we are accessing IHS but not application. So in this scenario, go to environment, go to the virtual host, go to default host, go to host alias, select new and use 5, save changes. Now save, open. Now apply, save changes. After that, web servers, select generate plugins, select propagate plugins, select web server plugins, copy web server key store and store directory. Okay, in this, after that, go to here /opt ibm plugins config and web server 1. Here the directory KDBs, 28 is generated. Okay. Now slash opt IBM HTTP server under that bin, and how many certificates are there in the KDB? We can verify. Hyphen set, hyphen list, hyphen db, plugin key dot KDB, hyphen pw is webas is the password. It will be under the security.xml. You will be seen encoded decoded password by using XR code. XR site is there. We can decode the password. How many certificates are there? We can verify here. Default. I will remove the default. I will remove means I will delete, and label default. Again I will set the list. Now I will implement certificate here. Now same. I will create the certificate. Okay. Slash opt IBM HTTP server under that bin. I use the certificate here. Now plugin key dot KDB, and a password will be webs, and label name is mutual underscore PLG set KDB, and here mutual underscore PLG server. Remaining everything is same. This is generate the certificate by using our own self. Now I will remove this. Set to default, and we need to get default. Set means it will, okay, 1 minute. Label name no need to enter. In the get default label name, it will be displays. See, mutual set. This is the SSL in front end level, means presentation layer. In the presentation layer, this is the SSL certificate in the presentation layer. Presentation layer nothing but IHS. After that, go to here, manage keys and certificates. Go to personal certificates. Here see default is there. Delete the default. Import key store file /opt IBM WebSphere app server profiles under the DMGR config cells DMGR cell p.12. Okay, this path need to be mentioned in here. Okay, password is webs get alias IBM root certificate. Okay, now apply, save changes. See, this is the certificate. The certificate is IT Middleware Technologies. This is my certificate. Okay, 24 is created. Next year, 2026. This is web server key stores. Okay, same certificate, same. Now go to security under SSL certificate and key management and key store and certificates and default key stores and personal certificate. See, same certificate is available here. Okay, no need to change. Okay, key stores, default trust store, that is personal certificate. This is third party certificates here. Here, signers, we need to add the certificate. Okay, or we can use retrieve from the port by using this. This is from LA purpose, retrieve from the port. Retrieve from the port. Use 160.250.146.164 and if genuine certificate then only get, otherwise connection refused. See, my SSL certificate is there, validity. Apply, save changes. This is, I will delete this. This is the LDAP certificate. See, today only I retrieved. Okay, this is LDAP level security. Before doing that, we need to take export /opt extract.p12 extract.crt. Now extracted. Okay, this is SSL. This is actual SSL is this is. Now I will restart service. I will restart. I will stop service, but cluster. I apply under the cluster. I am restarting. This is actual SSL implementation in the real time scenarios. Now After that, virtual host is not defined, already defined. Wait, I will generate plugins. Like this, we are implemented SSL in the real-time scenarios. After that, generate plugins, issue is resolved. This is dynamic pages security. Now implemented dynamic pages security. That is application level security. Okay. Presentation security nothing but presentation layer. We need to get security purpose and up and application level we have security. That is dynamic pages security. By using this, we have avoid security level attack, man and middleware, and cross-site scripting and DB injection, SQL injection attacks. We avoid from this by using SSL security purpose. After that, backend. This is a public server. We also access my application, but not able to log in our server. Only application we need to access. Use current space virtual host. Okay. After that, we need to generate keystone, KDB and RDBs. This is SSL implementation in the real-time scenarios. No errors. Client and as well handshake. Now we can generate keystone, KDB and RDB. Then it will resolve the SSL issues. For not for we will get resolved, no issues. I will stop all servers. I am stopping all servers, including DMJAR also. Now OPT IBM. app server profiles under DMGR. Now RM space RF temp tablet temp cd config. After that cd bin dot slash clear class catchy dot sh oj cfg init. Later start server dot sh under DMGR and use backend, use jobs and each server have some log is created. Now temp ws temp cd config temp remove the cache. Now dot slash synchro dot sh 160.250.146.164.8879. This is the synchronization command. Now start node.sh, start server.sh. After that now go to web servers, click particular web server, go to plugin properties. Now here generate now. Internal server error, okay? Server down. Yes, application is accessing. Okay, but here I am using false security. That way, it will get configuration changes, no issues. I will see what is the certificate I will use in the plugins slash opt IBM HTTP server under the bin GSK CMD hyphen sat hyphen list hyphen db plugin key dot kdb. Please keep remember this. I will show you the certificate web servers. Under that, click particular web server. Go to plugin properties and go to manage keys and certificates. Go to personal certificates. See IBM underscore root. Okay. See IBM underscore root. Same certificate available or not in the console. See chainer certificate. Okay. Don't remove only renewal this. Don't remove this. Okay. Like this, we are implement SSL in the real time scenarios. What is this? Go to here. Security. See IHS server. Okay. June 28, 2025. Today is June 28. 1 6. Now is 144. 1 6. I have renewed the certificate. Now go to WebSphere application server under the cluster 1 under this port numbers. What port number? 9082 9445. See application is accessing 9445 also. 9445 not there in the virtual host. I will add host alias. Apply. Save changes. Go to here. Go to WebSphere application servers. Cluster. Stop. Because it will go to here. Under that bin. Stop server.sh. India at the rate. Cluster 1. I am stopping and restarting. Backend. Front end I have issues. So we'll do backend config admin. Okay. You are also accessing this application, but not servers. Please keep remember this. In your end also you need to access my application. Type in your Chrome browser https 160 dot 250 dot 146 dot 164 column 9445 or 444445 slash class by WebSphere up WebSphere. This is the context root. Now go to web servers, generate, propagate. Why virtual host? Port number 9046. 9445 only. So IBM only hitting DMJ. 9445 is there. 1 minute. 9046. 1 minute. Admin host. 9046 not enter. Save. Go to web servers. Generate. Propagate plugin. And stop and start from the in the okay, virtual host is not defined. We need to add virtual host. Okay, that is the issue. Remaining everything is okay. And try them in IHS level. But IHS we need to access. But we need to add the virtual host and restart servers. It will be getting. Okay, this is the real time servers. We are doing SSL in real time scenarios. Okay, thank you for watching this. Please share to your friends and a family member, those who are learning WebSphere. Okay, if any issues, please reach out to me in WebSphere related